Hey, good morning. It is now Wednesday morning. I should have checked the time. I believe it's around, 10 o'clock. I had hoped to get out here earlier um, to work on tearing up that soil, but it was raining off and on last night. I had hoped it would clear up so I could get an early start, but it has just been raining off and on. Hopefully, it looks like it's starting to clear up a little bit. As far as like sun, bright, beautiful sky out there. Um, Hopefully, I can get some work done on that today, tearing up the soil, maybe putting the netting around. I doubt I will get to putting plants in the ground because I'm getting a later start than I'd hoped. But to be honest, I was pretty tired from working out in the sun yesterday, doing all that labor, carrying the sod squares, making I guess they blend in with the grass, but sod squares right there underneath that little roof thing from the shed. So it moved a lot of sod. I was pretty tired from that. So, the rain is kind of, welcome delay today so I can get a little bit more rest. But yeah, I'm going to try and make some progress tearing up that soil. And I do have, if you're wondering where the time lapse is coming from, it's the bathroom window up there. I do have, maybe you can see it, it's right there. I do have a camera right there taking photos every 30 seconds. So you can get a nice idea of the work that I'm doing without, really compromising my labor by having to constantly take out the camera and document or set up a tripod, whatnot. But yeah, hopefully I'm going to get some work done while it's not too hot and while it's not raining. All right. So I've torn up a good amount of the soil back there, loosened it up a lot, but I'm pretty tired. So I'm going to try putting in this netting to make the fence to keep the animals out, the rabbits, maybe the deer, chipmunk, hopefully. So those stakes that I have back there, they're about sticking out of the ground about 30 inches. And this netting that I have is, let's see, that's 7 by 20. So rather than using this as 20-foot netting, I'm going to cut it in half, make it 2 3.5-foot pieces of netting. So I got 40 feet total with this one roll. And so that should be not enough to go around the full garden, but extending this netting. So I'm going to cut that here at the table. So I have the netting, as you can see here, on the first stake. And so the way that I attach that, which it's possible will be problematic, but I'll just have to find out as this weathers. So how I did that is, since the squares were a little too small to fit the stake through, I cut little gaps, basically leaving 3 strands between them. Either side you can see the 3 strands here, and then on the other side there are going to be 3 strands that are connected. And so I just cut one slot and then wove the netting onto the stake. And so I did that all the way down to the bottom. At the top, I took a hammer and chisel, made a little slit there, being careful not to actually split too far down. It came to about here, which is a little bit further than I would have liked it to go. But I got the 2 bits of the netting on here, kind of wove that on, and that netting is actually going to hold that split together. So, hopefully the split doesn't get worse, but, this is a nice way to attach the netting without using nails. And then looking down here, there's this extra netting that I can bury in this kind of little trench that I dug, which is really, kind of a pain to dig out, but hopefully that will keep, any of the critters out of here. And hopefully, 30 inches is enough to, I don't think rabbits can jump that high. But yeah, that's what I did. And then so what I'm also going to do is around the middle, I'm going to get a tape measure out the middle. I'm going to put another stake there, really just for support. do the same thing over again, and then I'll kind of repeat that, and then I will end one of the sides with a little, maybe a 2 or 3 foot gap between a stake and the corner, so I can have a little door for myself that I can unattach and attach as I enter the garden, so I don't have to hop over this whole thing. But yeah, I'm gonna keep working on that. We'll see how it goes. And it is nice, I have to say, taking a break from the digging, shoveling, hoeing, whatnot, because I am tired from that. But yeah, we'll see how this goes, and time lapse will show you how it goes.